Okay, so here we are at our picking out images video at our web design training. So what we're going to go ahead and do here, there's several ways to find images, and we're going to go over the main ones here. But if you just put out, open up a search engine and put in the kind of images you want, woodworking images, science images, living your dreams images, whatever kind of images you want, it's going to pull out a bunch of different ones. But one of the best companies that I found was Shutterstock. And they have very clear, very precise images, which I really like. So that's one of the first ones we're going to look at, and then we're going to go over the rest. And I think it's perfect too, because you can get 10 professional pictures for free for subscribing for 1 month if you cancel before the first month. And that's about exactly what you need, because you're going to need one for your header, you're going to need a background, and for a couple of banners. So let's go ahead and get started and get our images picked out. Go ahead and click on the button, below the video. And that's going to take you to Shutterstock. For some reason it wants me to log in. Oh, I see. It's going to accounts. Sorry about that. I'll make sure this button's where it should be after this video. So it should take you to the Shutterstock homepage, and it should look something like this. And they'll change it up a bit. There it is. Oh, we just missed it. Videos. Yeah, it said 10 free images. So what we want to do here is go to your search bar right here. There it is. Get 10 images for free. Try the 10 images per month plan for free right now. Okay, so let's go up here to our search bar and let's search for whatever it is you're doing. Fishing, science, teaching, live your dream site, membership site, nonprofit, whatever it is you're doing and whatever it is you've decided to go with. All right, so let's just do let's make this one a live your dreams site. I know it's a training site, but that's kind of what we're doing here, is living our dreams anyway. So let's make the site as such. So let's go through here and remember what I said. Excuse me. Remember what I said. You're going to need a header, a background, and you're going to need some banners on the side. So let's take a look at what we have to work with here. Let's take a look at this one right here. Let's click on this. Live your dream, but that watermark's going to go away. So you could just cut this out if you wanted and make that your header. And that could be your header, live your dream. Now what you might want to consider doing is just open an account right away and just click save on the first picture you like, and then put in your email and your password and click continue and create an account. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you the option to sign up for your 10 free images as well. Now when you're going throughout this process, don't just jump into your images. There's literally thousands of images on here. So don't take your time with this, because I think you'll be surprised at how fast your 10 images can go. And there's plans where you can buy hundreds or whatever, 100 images or however 50 many a month. Whatever you want to do, what you'll do is you'll pick your plan, or you'll create your account and then pick a plan before you check out. Or if you wanted, you can just come down here and take this ID number, or just take the name here, copy it, and just paste it in there in a notepad somewhere. So you can come back to these, right? Or you could just click this heart and save them to your account. So that's your call what you want to do. So let's head back, see what else we got to work with. Today is a perfect day to start living your dreams. That could be a good one for like the side. Let's look at this side really quick. Okay, this should be the one you signed up with. One of them, hopefully. Okay, so if you'll notice here, we have our header right here. So you're going to want a header of some sort, and you could make this so it goes all the way across. Just kind of keep that in mind, or however you want to do it. And we're going to need one for a video. So it's going to need to be about this length. And we're going to show you how to crop these images. We're going to do a Photoshop lesson next too. You're going to want one on the side. Okay, for about this size. And then if you scroll down, all these are different pictures. And if you scroll down here, we're making buttons as well. You're going to want to, but let's focus on pictures for this one. You're going to want something that maybe you could put down on the side here, on the bottom. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. You're going to want a background, a header, and maybe a square picture. Like that could be something, cut the edge off here, and you can put that on the side of your site. Okay, actually I have these two images. Ooh, that's a good one. Your dream just ahead. Oh, there it is. That's what I was thinking. I was looking at this the other day. It's probably going to buy this one. Start living your dreams. Next exit. Okay, so these could all look good on your site. And when you go through this could be something that you'd put on a video. Maybe it just jumps out at you and looks nice. But you're going to want one about this size. And you're going to want one, you know, something like this. You could cut off the edge and make it perfectly square. Maybe something like this. Something like that. That's already perfectly square. So you can just put a click here on there. Alright. That's a good one. Wake up and live. That could be a good one for your video. For, you know, something like this. Right? So go ahead and get creative with this and pick out some images and make sure to set up an account. Well, that's cool. That could be a good header right there. See? And you can crop these down and do them however you want. So, oh, there it is. But that could be a really good header for something, you know. One thing I want to say, and don't forget to take this step, is I want you to put in background. And I want you to go through some of these and say, hey, maybe this blue would be a good background. So maybe, let's go to my other one where I use a background. For example, this is a background up here. This sky, this is a background picture. So you might want to design a header like that. Right? So is this. I think it might be the same one. So I put a sky back here. And we've got our other header that I put all the way across on this one. Okay, there's another image for you. A video. Some banners. So that's actually another good example of what you're looking to do images for. Oh yes, and as you can see, sorry, this is actually a pretty good example for this video. We got a background up here. This is a good image right here that I've cropped and put together. And as you can see, these clouds are a background. Right? So it looks really nice. And keep that in mind, you can have a white background or whatever you want to do. You don't have to have a background, but keep in mind you might want to consider one. Maybe you want this footer a dark blue or a red or a purple or a green or a pink or something, and you want it to have a nice background. I like the clouds and the blue. It's kind of my background type of deal. But keep that in mind throughout this process, and make sure to go through these backgrounds and go ahead and check out humanitychat.org as well if you want a good idea of what, some of these pictures. Don't, I'm not saying copy it or anything, but you use it as an example. That's about the size you're going to want. Maybe you'll want that size for a video, and maybe your side's woodworking or science or something. Keep that in mind. Maybe your favorite color is not blue or sky. You want a red, or a pink. Maybe a green or something. But, go ahead and use these couple of sites and look up other sites as well for an example. Okay, so go ahead and go in here and check out some of these backgrounds. There's a sky one. I like my sky ones, I'll admit. I like nature a lot, and you could do that too, even. Nature background. And see if maybe you want maybe one of these on your side or something. Ooh, that's nice. All right. Could be a header. You could be into nature. Could be a humanitarian sustainability project. Boom. There's your header. Save the planet. Plant our trees. We need to breathe. That would be a really good one right now. We need to breathe. Okay. So look through some of these, and whatever background you're looking for, obviously you can just come up here and put in your search engine, or in your search bar. Alright, so here's some nice green backgrounds if you wanted to do that. Right? So go ahead and do that, and do whatever plan you want to do. I did notice it had the 10 free images, and hopefully it still does when you're watching this. And that's about what you want. Get yourself 10 free images, and just remember, get you a background, get one for a header, and get kind of a oblong one for your video, a rectangle one for your video, and a square one, ones that you can crop and maybe put on your side and at the bottoms here. Okay. All right, so go ahead and do that, and then, but before we do, and like I said, always take your time with this business and whatever you're doing in general, with the web design in general, because it's a very meticulous thing. And say you go in here and you buy all your 10 images, and you go, oh my gosh, you scroll down just a little bit, you say, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. So take your time with it. And that being said, we're going to take a little extra time here, and you guys might want to consider this too, to look for different pictures. And what you can do here is put in anything here. Pictures for websites. And here we go. Here's two of the main companies. These are pretty good companies too. Pixabay, Pexels.com. I think one of these might even have a couple free ones. And you can do that too. You can put in free pictures and get some free ones. You might end up dealing with copyright issues. I generally like to purchase them and make sure they're nice and legit. Make sure I don't have copyright problems. So keep that in mind. Pixabay is really good. Pexels is really good. And Shutterstock is really good as well. And another one that you can go to is where you bought your theme, which is ThemeForest. And you just click on this, type in ThemeForest, or go back to where you were and sign into your account. And as you can see here, video right at the top. It has video, audio, graphics, photos, and 3D files and code as well. We don't really deal with code here because we use templates and all these programs. It's kind of outdated. Alright, so click on whatever these you're looking for. For example, if you wanted to make, we might do a video editing training later, but if you want to make a video, you can come in here and buy these, videos. Guess we'll do an example really quick if we're doing okay on time here. Alright. And you could check these out. You got route in nature. Okay. You can scroll over these and kind of look at these different videos. I wouldn't buy this because I don't see the point in it, because you could use a video editor and move stuff around, and all this really looks like, it doesn't look like a video at all. It looks like a picture. Let's see if I'm wrong. Let's click on it. It's a video. Not a very good one. I wouldn't buy this because it's not videoing anything. It's just it's a picture. And you could use, a video editing software and put a picture in it and move it back and forth. So keep that in mind too if you're buying videos. Your video editors can do a lot. So I wouldn't pay for that any more than I would a picture. But go ahead and check out some of these different stuffs. The main thing we're doing right now is getting pictures. I just kind of wanted to personally see. So let's go over here to photos. Let's click on photos. Oh, I see. All items. It's got a bunch of different things you can look at. Look, technology. Alright. You haven't put any search results in, but you can kind of look through these. Okay. So yeah, I guess you could click on photos here, and put in some here. And go get some nature pictures. I don't know, I guess that was an okay video, but you get a good nature picture and move it around. Put in people fishing by one and move it around. But go ahead and keep that in mind. I'm going to let you guys spend a little time on this now. I think we've got the gist of this and a good idea of how this works. So I think it's better if you guys spend time looking at your own pictures instead of me going through here. But I think we got a nice solid understanding of what we need here. You're going to need a header, one for like videos, to put images on videos, maybe a footer, and a couple square ones on the side, stuff like that, and make sure not to forget your background, because you might want to use a background too. So maybe sit for a minute and think about what you want it to look like. You should have blogs up, so you should have a good idea already, but take a second and get your pictures going. Go to Shutterstock and maybe look at a couple other sites for pictures. Shutterstock's really good. But do what you do. Look up some pictures. You're going to want about 10 of them, maybe more depending on what you're doing. It's up to you. But go ahead and download about your 10 pictures, and get your header, your background, and a couple you can put within your site and on the bottom. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video, and go ahead and get that done, and we'll see you in the next one.